guess, grounded in community.
What do you think about that, Ashara? You do a lot of community work, and you do have that Black Space Residency, which it says here provides containers for imagination, inquiry, activity, and
Incredible.
And Kilman says it's incredible. So how does what he says feed into that work?
I mean, I have some thoughts. You know, the question for me, I think the first thought I had, of course, are like the visor. You know, I thought about augmented reality and, you know, virtual reality at first. But, you know, what brother was saying in terms of like, how do you get this message, this information out to folks who wouldn't normally have access to the conversation? I'm always interested in how to create low barriers to entry into the conversation, even into the so-called art world or the art sector, and creating spaces where the not usual suspects would feel welcome to come, feel like they could belong to come there. I remember maybe at this point 4 years ago, maybe it's even 5 years ago, there's a collective called Hyphen Labs that created an AR project called Neurospeculative Afrofeminism. And yeah, get your mind blown, get your life. Neurospeculative Afrofeminism. It actually premiered at the Sundance Film Festival, and they toured it all over. But it's an AR VR. It's a VR art installation where you put on the headset and you are able to sit down in a hair salon. Black girls sit down and get your hair done. And when you put on the headset, you are taken into this space, this other world, which for me looks like the world of Octavia E. Butler. And so you enter into like this realm, and information from your ancestors is imparted to you through the apparatus put upon your hair to get your hair done. So yeah, so these are Black and brown women, queer folks who co-founded this collective, and you know they're neuroscientists. So you know, I'm thinking about like, and I had the opportunity to share that exhibition, to have people come to my art gallery, which was in downtown for 2 years. Ashara Ekundayo Gallery was downtown, and we had that exhibition as part of a group show. And everybody, like, I remember that first Friday, there being kind of like this line out the door with all of these children who had never put on a headset. It's just something you see, right? You see all of these images, and with you know, you see like cool, you know, Black people with afros and headsets, but they never put on one. It's like, put on the headset and sit down in this chair and watch this piece of art that was created and designed by a Black woman. So I think I'm thinking about that. And I'm also, so what are the low barriers? How do we create containers for that? And then the other piece for me that I think is interesting that's happening right now is a conversation around NFTs in the art world.
You better get out of my brain. Out of my brain.
Like this whole, and so, you know, when you were talking, brother, about like social media, is like me kind of like getting a lesson through Clubhouse. Like, I'm like literally, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Like, what is this whole non-fungible token artwork? And then my comrade, Lady Phoenix, who is like just a phenomenal digital artist, like thought leader, like international thought leader living here in the Bay Area, who is kind of the guru of this, like brought NFTs and the art world into Clubhouse. So there's like thousands and thousands of people who are like having this conversation of what it means to like sell a piece of digital art. Sometimes you also get the physical piece of art, but that it allows artists to actually continue to get royalties from the sale of their art. You know what I mean? So I actually minted my first piece of art. Like I just grabbed a photo, and just literally this conversation is happening through Clubhouse. I'm like, you know, you can't DM anybody on Clubhouse. So I like go to their Instagram, sent them a DM on Instagram. They emailed me back and said, okay, I can teach you and 3 other people about NFTs. And we did it. Like, it literally happened off, you know, it's like, now call me and we're going to have a regular Zoom call and I'm going to walk you through